Started now. On behalf of the Seattle Betsuin Buddhist Temple, welcome to our service this morning. Please take a moment to pause and reflect during the ringing of the kansho. The kansho will be followed by the Juni Rai on page 26 of your service book, and the text will also be projected on the screen.
Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namanda, Vunamanda, 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 Vunamanda. Okay, Juni Rai, chanting of Juni Rai on the page 27. Keshu Tennin Shokugyo Amida Sen Ryozoku Som Zai Hi Mimeu An Rakok Muryo Bushi Shuine Konjiki Shinjou Ryosen no Shamata Gyo Ryozobu Ryomoku Jou Nyaku Shou Renge Koga Chorai Midason Menzen Enjou Ryomangat Iko Yunyo Sen Nichigat Shonyo Tenku Kushira Koga Chourai Midason Kanon Choudai Kanchi Ujiu Shuju Meu Sou Hou Shou Gom No Ubuku Gedo Umake Umam Koga Chourai Midason Mubi Muku Kou Shou Job Shutoku Keu Keten Yokoku Shosari Yaku Toku Jizai Koga Chourai Midason Jippo Umyoi Monbo Sashud Muryo Shoma Jou Sandam Isho Shujo Yugan Rikiji Koga Chourai Midason Kontai Hou Kenchi Shouke Zengon Shoujo Meudaiza おひざ上女線の子が将来みだそう実法将来勝負し権限人図し安楽戦後尊厳上苦行子が将来みだそう小無上無がと薬尿水眼伝よろ一種説法無名寺子が将来みだそう非尊仏説無悪名薬無尿に悪道不主任死心教非尊子が将来みだそう非尊無料法勉強無償主悪知識おう上不大志望大子が将来みだそうがせ非尊苦毒人修善無変如海水小逆前言小上者衛生主上小非公ナマンダブナマンダブナマンダブナマンダブナマンダブナマンダブがんにしくどく病道生祭道法菩提心おう上安楽公ナモアミダ仏、ナモアミダ仏、ナモアミダ仏、ナマンダ、ブナマンダ、ブナマンダ、ブナマンダ、ブナマンダ。
Our opening gatha will be Nembutsu, arranged by Chizu Iwanaga. The collaborative recording was prepared by the BCA Music Committee for the BCA 125th anniversary. The premiere viewing took place on September 1st, 2024, during the time when we were doing hybrid services. Please remain seated for the Gatha. The lyrics will be shown on the screen. Please join me in the reading of the Threefold Refuge. Difficult is it to receive a human form. Now we are living it. Difficult is it to hear the Dharma of the Buddha. Now we hear it. If we do not cross over to the truth in the present life, in what life shall we cross over? Let us with sincerity and true reverence take refuge in the three treasures of the truth. I take refuge in the Buddha. May we, together with all sentient beings, break into the great way of enlightenment, to the unsurpassed intent of Amida Buddha. I take refuge in the Dharma. May we, together with all sentient beings, enter the storehouse of the Dharma, becoming like the wisdom ocean. I take refuge in the Sangha. May we, together with all sentient beings, become units in true accord, in harmony with all things. The peerless, profound, and wondrous Dharma is rare to encounter, even in many hundreds and thousands of kalpas. Now we are privileged to hear and receive it. Let us thoroughly understand the true meaning of the Tathagata's teaching. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Rinpoche Kusunoki will now deliver today's Dharma message.
Happy New Year. 明けましておめでとうございます。今年もよろしくお願いいたします。Thank you for coming to this Sunday service this morning. This is the first Sunday service in 2025. Thank you for coming. I can tell you later, but I was in Japan in December. I was able to visit my family and friends in Japan. Then, as I usually do, my family usually do, I brought a small, tiny gift from Japan. This year, candy, caramel candy. I don't know if you remember last year, I brought a similar candy, caramel candy. That's a castella flavor. But as you remember, we had a fire on December 31st. Those gifts, from Japan, caramel candy was in the Hondo when the fire was happened. Then I think I told you last year was kind of smoked extra flavor caramel. So this year is a plain flavor caramel. So you can compare, last year's one, smoked one, and plain one. So maybe after the service, when you come up for incense offering, please take one per person, just a small, tiny one. So this year, on the left side of the screen, I sent all the temple members sent this New Year's greeting card. So this is one of the big highlight in the year of 2024. I was able to do the first pitch at the Mariners game. So our family chose these photos for the New Year's greeting card. So that's a great opportunity to be able to do that. Then on the right side is a photo of 2023, December 31st, just before, couple hours before the fire starts. So we set up everything for the Naijin. So hopefully this year, sometime in spring or before summer, we are able to, reinstall the Naijin Hondo. Then we can go back to the Hondo to have a service sometime in, I don't know, summer, spring. That's what we are hoping. So that today, this year is a year of 2025. So when we think about the Chinese zodiac, do you know which year is this? Which animals? Which year of snake? Please click next one, next slide. Yeah, snake. Then snake is, I'm the year of snake. So this means you can guess my age. So yeah, the year of snake is both my wife and I are born in the year of snake. I was not supposed to say that. So in Buddhism, the year end, the new year, there are some Buddhist Japanese traditions. On December 31st, we have one Buddhist tradition. Do you know what it is? Do you know what we do on December 31st? Ring the bell. We have a Joyano Kane service. Could you go to the next slide? In Japanese, we call Joyano Kane. On the New Year's Eve, we ring the bell. So usually in Japan, it is going to be ring the bell during the midnight, on the midnight of January 1st, December 31st to January 1st. But here in Seattle, we scheduled the service at 12 noon. So last service, December 31st, we had 170 people came to attend the service. This is becoming one of the most popular service at the Seattle Betsuin Buddhist Temple. So do you remember how many times we ring the bell? 108. 108 times we ring the bell, Bonsho bell. Why? Why 108? What's the meaning of 108? Bonno. In Japanese, we call bonno. That's all the greed, anger, attachment. According to the Buddhist tradition, it is said human beings has 108 bonno, attachment, greed, anger, ignorance. Can you think of 108 of your desires? Greed, anger, ignorance. So at the end of the year, so ringing the bonshore bell is representing, we try to crush, we try to remove all the 108, all the greed, anger, ignorance, stupidity, attachment away. Then refresh our mind. Then we welcome New Year. So that's a Japanese Buddhist tradition. We ring the bonshore bell 108 times. There is some calculation how we, 108 came up, but that's so complicated. So maybe I won't tell you here now, but if you go online, then if you type Joya Kane 108, then why, you can Google it, you can find the calculation, why we ring the bell 108 times. So the year of 2024, there are so many things happened. Maybe for some of you, maybe the year of 2024 was a good year. Maybe someone say, maybe, well, that was a bad year. So everybody has a different appreciation or experience of the year of 2024. The end of the year, we kind of think, what kind of a year is that? What's that? That one past year. But somehow we are able to live up to the December 31st. Then we are able to conclude the year of 2024. So on December 31st, I would say, we think about 2024, but at the same time, we don't have to judge anymore the good year or bad year. So we say we appreciate because we are able to live, we are able to be there on the Joya no Kane service on the December 31st to express our appreciation, think about the year of 2024, then to think about, express our appreciation, we ring the bonshore bell. So this is more Jodo Shinshu way of understanding of Joya no Kane service rather than illuminating all the greed, anger, ignorance. More like we can use this as an expression of gratitude to ringing the bell. So that's a Joya no Kane service, Joya service. Then on the January 1st, it is really difficult to see, but this looks like a Shinto shrine. When I go online on the January 1st, I can only find the Shinto shrine's image. I cannot find the Buddhist temple's image for the New Year's Day. So because lots of Japanese people goes to December 31st, lots of people goes to the temple, Buddhist temple. Then January 1st, many people goes to the Shinto shrine. Some reason. So this became a Japanese tradition. But, people can go to Buddhist temple too for the New Year's Day service. So this is the first day of the 2025, the New Year. So, when we see people, even today, when I see some of you, because this is the first time to see you in 2025, we say Happy New Year, wa akemashite omedetou gozaimasu. So to visit the temple or visit the shrine on the New Year's Day is a greeting to if we did the Shinto shrine to the god Kami-sama, to the Buddhist temple, we are greeting to Buddha, Amida Buddha, for the New Year's, like akemashite omedetou gozaimasu, akemashite omedetou gozaimasu. It is nice to greet to the Buddha first, at the beginning of the year. So that's a Gantan-e service. So we put the hands together, then we greet to the Buddha, Amida Buddha. So some of you are here today, probably this is your first visit to the temple, to the Amida Buddha in 2025. So this could be your Hatsumode or first service in 2025. Then one other tradition is, please click the next, New Year's resolution. since I came to United States, every year I'm making the New Year's resolution. Then I think Yui-chan, my son, gave you the New Year's resolution card. This one. If you haven't tried yet, you can write the New Year's resolution today. Then after the service, after you write the New Year's resolutions, I can give you the Seattle Betsuin's Rinban's stamp on it. So that could be more official resolution for you. So this year I made, well, in 2024, one of my New Year's resolution was do the first pitch at the Mariners game. I made it. At least one New Year's resolution, I made it. Thank you for all of you to support this, to making my New Year's resolution true. I really appreciate it. Then 2025, I picked 5 New Year's resolutions. The first one is reopen the temple, reopen the Hondo. That is one of my first priority. So we wait whole year, right? 2024, we are not able to conduct service in the Hondo, but fortunately, we started using the gym from last September. So hopefully, sometime in spring, hopefully before Obon, we can open the Hondo to the public. We can have a service in the Hondo. We should be ready by then. That's one of my goals. The second one is an organized peace gathering. So I was raised in Nagasaki, Japan. Nagasaki is my hometown. Then 80 years ago, atomic bomb was dropped onto Hiroshima and Nagasaki. So this year, the year of 2025, is the 80th anniversary of Hiroshima and Nagasaki's atomic bomb. So my family temple is located about 2.5 kilometers away from the, how do you call that, epicenter? So that's not too far, 2.5 kilometers, just 1-2 couple miles away. But in between, there was a hill or mountain. So my temple was located the other side of the hill. So that's why somehow not so much damage compared to the other side of the mountain. But my father, who passed away a couple years ago, 7-8 years ago, he was, I think, 7 years old at the time. He was a survivor of Nagasaki's atomic bomb. So then one of his wish is to share his experience to make this world peace. So that was his wish. So he passed away 7 years ago, 7-8 years ago. I'd like to carry his wish. Then I'd like to do some kind of peace gathering. So one thing I want to do is I'd like to invite all the survivors to come to Seattle Betsuin. Then if we can do like a Dharma exchange with Hiroshima and Nagasaki's survivors. Or maybe one Dharma school could be survivors and Dharma school students can talk. So when I really realized we don't have much survivors anymore. 80 years ago, this long time ago, but still we have some people who experienced the atomic bomb 80 years ago. So I think this could be the great opportunity, precious occasion to listen to what's happened 80 years ago in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. So that is one of my New Year's resolution. The number 3 is a play pickleball. So I already played twice already. So on the December 31st and January 2nd. So then my wife also picked this same New Year's resolution. So then she bought a new pickleball racket. So we have to do. We have to do. Then number 4 is a coach baseball to my son, his friends, and his team. So I like to play baseball. Then my son likes to play baseball. So I like to coach my son, his teammate, as much as possible when my schedule and time allows. I'd like to practice together with them. That's a number 4. The last one is find my favorite apple turnover. I like apple turnover. When I was in Lodi, California, in downtown Lodi, there's one bakery, one of my favorite bakeries who has nice apple turnover. Then now I'm in Seattle. I'm still looking for which one is the best one for me. If you know any good bakery who has the good apple turnover, please let me know. I'd like to try. So these are my New Year's resolutions. So those who haven't picked your New Year's resolution yet, you can try today. Then I can give you the stamp later. Then another one, let me introduce one big event, big service in January. It is called Ho-Onko. Ho-Onko is a service for Shinran Shonin's memorial service. Our founder, Shinran Shonin, was born May 21st, 1173, in the lunar calendar, April 1st. Then he passed away on January 16th in 63 maybe. He passed away January 16th. So that's why we usually have the Ho-Onko service in January. Then this year we have a guest speaker. Oh, the lunar calendar is November 28th. Then this year we have a guest speaker from California. Could you go to the next slide? Reverend Dr. Takashi Miyaji. Then he's going to be the speaker for Saturday and Sunday. Sunday is a service, Ho-Onko service. Then he's going to stay for the Dharma exchange. Then he's planning to do some kind of discussion on Sunday. Then on Saturday, I scheduled the Japanese Ho-Onko seminar in the morning, 10 a.m. Then an English seminar at 2 p.m. Just about 2 hours seminars, 10 to 12 for Japanese, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. for English. So as of yesterday, we have about 15, 16, 18 people registered for the English seminar. So I want to have a little bit more people to come. So we're going to use the basement dining room. So please, there is a flyer over there. So please sign up for the seminar. This could be, it is going to be the nice seminar. Then he was the resident minister at the Tacoma Buddhist Temple until 2020. So if you have friends in Tacoma, please invite them too. There's a registration link, QR code is on the flyer. Thank you again for attending service today. So as I mentioned, so after the service, please come up for incense offering. So today is already past, but you can also ring the mini bonsho bell. This could be the Joyano Kane for you. Then please take one caramel. Yeah, okay. Thank you again for attending this service. To conclude my message, please join me in Gassho. Put your hands together. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namanda, Namanda, Namanda.
Thank you, Rinban Kusunoki, for your inspiring message. We have a couple of public announcements, although one of them, Reverend Kusunoki already sort of went over in his talk. just reminding you to sign up for Reverend Miyachi's seminar. Also, on behalf of the Seattle Betsuin Scholarship Committee, we want to announce that applications for the Tsujihara Family Memorial Scholarship for those graduating from high school in 2025 and the Shimokon Scholarship Grant for those in college in their second year or higher and pursuing a science degree. The applications are available online on the temple's website. Qualification details and the themes for the essays are available also on the website. The submissions will be online with submissions due on February 2nd at 2:30 p.m. Pacific time. Are there any other public announcements?
I need less squeaky shoes. Good morning. Thank you, everybody. Happy New Year on behalf of the temple. It's hard to believe a year ago, January 4th, we were recovering from a fire. So, it's been great that we've been in the gym, but, we went to Tacoma. We were hosted at White River. We were holding services in Densho for a while, and it's amazing how far we've come. I just want to thank everybody for your support. I see a few new faces. Welcome. Hope you'll come back when we do have the Hondo, our main chapel, open, because it's really beautiful. It's gonna be bright and shiny and gold everywhere. So, and one last plug for the seminar. Dr. Miyagi if you read, he's also the dean of the International Institute of Buddhist Studies. So he's a great scholar, very knowledgeable. He was doing a podcast for a while, but then he got kind of busy being the dean. So, if you want to learn a lot about Buddhism, look him up and listen to the podcast. But it'll be great to have him in person too. So, but again, thank you all for your support, and looking forward to a better year this year. So, thank you.
Thank you. So this will end the online portion of today's service. Thank you for those who are joining online for joining.